All right, let's get this show started.
Let's start today's news with Marvin Vettori withdrawing from the main event of UFC Vegas 90. Vettori has been forced out of his upcoming matchup against Brendan Allen, scheduled for April 6th due to an undisclosed injury. As a result, the UFC is now searching for a new main event to headline the upcoming card, which takes place at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. On Thursday evening, Vettori personally confirmed the news.
Guys, I wanted to tell you firsthand, because you see a lot of shit on the internet, but I wanted to tell you myself, I'm not gonna fight April 6th. I got hurt. It was kind of a freak accident, and I can't go into a fight hurt. It's the first time that I'm pulling out of any bout. I'm super sorry to all my fans and to everybody that was looking forward to see this fight happen. Trust me, I'm the first one that wanted this fight because I wanted to put my hands on this guy. At the same time, shit happens and we gotta roll with it. Nothing we can do. I'm gonna focus on recovering as fast as I can, as best as I can, and I'm gonna be back. This shit means everything to me, and I never pulled out of any of my fight, even in my amateur career. I can just tell you that I'll be back stronger than ever, and we'll run it back, And now, to my opponent, it's on. You're not gonna hide no more. I know I'm gonna see you, either in the cage or not. I'll see you around. I'm fed up of all your bullshit. You sit down in front of a computer and you become Hulk. When you see me, you're like a quiet little girl, all smiles, trying to be nice. I punked you once already, you know that. I sat down and told you, you got knocked out twice with these two dudes. You know what happened over there. You funny looking thing, man. Look like you came out of a Griffin episode. It's on. I'm your big shot. You gotta bag me for another shot. I don't give a about fighting you. I'm making you a favor. I'll smash your face just because you look funny to me. That's it. I'm gonna see you soon.
Mark Coleman is awake and responsive 2 days after saving his parents. The UFC legend was intubated and sedated due to smoke inhalation that damaged his lungs. However, Coleman is now awake and communicating with his family from his hospital bed in Toledo. Coleman's family shared a video on Instagram capturing him hugging his daughters and talking to them from his bed after receiving treatment for his lungs, which was the biggest concern following his airlift from the house fire site.
I'm the happiest man in the world. I swear to God, I'm so lucky. I can't believe my parents are alive. Yeah. I had to make the decision once because I got out of my room and went to the door and it was already horrible. I couldn't breathe. I almost had to go outside. And I went back and we got him. I can't believe it. I got him, but I couldn't find him.
Coleman's daughters, Morgan and Kenzie, started a GoFundMe on his behalf to help pay for medical costs as he continues to recover from the horrific ordeal. We've attached a link to the page in today's video description. Colby Covington goes off on Michael Venom Page. MVP made his UFC debut on Saturday night, securing a victory over Kevin Holland by unanimous decision. This impressive win not only earned the new UFC signing a place in the welterweight rankings, but also caught the attention of many. However, one man who did not share the same sentiment is Colby Covington. In a recent interview with Submission Radio, Colby mostly blasted the former Bellator fighter and also took jabs at Holland, saying, "The guy is trash, he's a bum. Look at his last fight before that. He got beat by a guy that fights in Indian casinos. He got beat by Mike Perry. We saw how the Mike Perry experience went in the UFC. Guy got his nose crooked, smashed, and knocked out like 3 or 4 times in a row. It just shows, the guy's just hype." They're trying to hype him up. They're giving him a guy in Kevin Holland who's a complete scrub. A 50-50 fighter at best in the division, and that's the best you can do? That pathetic fight and pathetic walkout? That wasn't entertaining, man. No, dude. It doesn't work. It only works when you're good and at the top of the division, not when you're fighting scrubs that shouldn't even be fighting in the UFC in the first place. I didn't make anything of it. I just saw another UFC easy money paycheck if the UFC wants to give me that in the future. Gilbert Burns issues a statement on UFC 299's loss. On Thursday, Burns posted a video to his YouTube channel reflecting on his knockout loss to Jack Della Maddalena. Burns gave respect to his opponent, and despite the loss, he still believes he can become the UFC welterweight champion while already 37 years of age.
First of all, first thing that I want to say, shout out to Jack Della Maddalena. What a tough one. And I saw it today on the news everywhere. He broke his arm maybe the first or second kick that I threw, the guy didn't show it, man. And 37, not getting any younger, but I do believe I have everything that I need to become a champion. You know, for sure I need to clean up, footwork, defense, technical stuff, combos. I was throwing a lot of single shots, but I'm still there, you know. I'm still alive. I'm still alive in the division. I know I can beat so many guys. And yeah, the dream's still alive. I still want to become a champion. It's not just the dream, it's my goal. And I'm gonna, guess what? I'm gonna work very hard for that, for sure.
Khamzat Chimaev fires back at Kamaru Usman. In a recent episode of his Pound for Pound podcast, Usman was asked by Chael Sonnen whether Khamzat Chimaev felt special during their fight at UFC 294. The former champ responded that Khamzat did not stand out as special to him, noting that there was nothing unique or different that he hadn't encountered before.
You with Gilbert. By the way, what was Chimaev like? What was he like? Was he different? Was he special?
Chael, you know, you get in those type of fights and those positions to where you build something up in your mind, in your head, and everyone's, especially now in this machine of the UFC, of MMA, you build them up in your head. Then you get in there and you go, that wasn't special. There was nothing different that I haven't seen. Had I given it a little bit more, had I given myself a little bit more credit, that would have turned a little bit more time.
Chimaev responded tweeting, "Don't talk too much, Usman, you're lost. These people are proud of their losses. What the f-?" He followed up with, "I never choose my opponents. Only cowards choose their opponents. Undefeated, shh emoji." Chael Sonnen confronts Daniel Cormier over recent comments. During the UFC 299 broadcast, Cormier was questioned about whether Sonnen is among the top 5 fighters to never hold a belt, to which he responded with a firm no. Now, in a recent episode of Good Guy, Bad Guy, Sonnen confronted DC regarding his answer. Cormier was able to draw a laugh out of Chael and wiggle his way out of the difficult conversation by joking that he was set up and blamed his answer on AI.
An undisputed belt. I love Chael, but I'm not going to sit here and say Chael was one of the best fighters to never hold a belt.
He's not one of the top 5 guys?
No, bro.
Right.
No. Dan Henderson, yeah.
Chael.
I gotta tell you, Daniel, I fought Anderson for the belt and you were there. I had 2 10-8 rounds. I didn't have to beat him. I just had to run out the clock, which had 90 seconds left. You're telling me I'm not one of the best? I don't think that you mean that.
Chael, can I say something? Can I just say something, Chael? And I will tell you, first off, they set me up. And then when you look at it very closely. There's a thing called AI, right? And it almost takes your voice and says things for you. And that wasn't me, Chael. That wasn't me. You once said, are you going to believe me or your lying eyes? Look at your boy up there, Chael, getting played by the AI.
Time for today's top memes. Third place was found over on Instagram and was posted by Not WWE. Second place meme was found over on Facebook and was posted by Robert. And the number 1 meme was found over on Instagram and was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.